He's got it, wants to throw. Wentz looks, pressure comes. Wentz hit, sack, back inside the 20. Aiden Hutchinson, that's number 2.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to yet another episode here of the Big D podcast, where we talk all things Detroit sports. I am Caleb. This is Ben. Ben, how are we doing, bro?
I'm doing good, man. We're doing good.
Like it's been a minute.
It has been a minute, man. A day late, everybody. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah.
Busy schedules.
Yeah, busy packing and coaching and God, dude.
This dude just does everything. Man's going to Italy this week, and I got to sit here. Dude, that's the worst. I got to sit here alone and somehow figure out how to do this by myself the next week because somebody's going to be gone.
I was going to do the podcast solo. It's going to be just like a monologue.
I'm going to try to have a guest on, but we'll see if I can make it happen.
Actually, we could probably record. Maybe. If I take my stuff.
Homie gonna be in Italy trying to record a podcast.
It's only a 6-hour difference.
Is that really?
Yeah, it's only 6 hours.
Wow.
So maybe we can make it happen.
We could potentially make it happen.
I'll bring it just in case, but there's no promises.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll bring my camera just in case. Because I think I'm going to have my own room, which is a W. All right.
Facts.
Let's talk some non-Detroit sports first. I know we're the Big D, but we got to talk all other letters of the alphabet too. Sometimes when there's big news, right?
Yes.
Is there big news? Not really, but we like to talk about some other stuff. So first, we got two college baseball headlines. First of all, Hayden Smith. First of all, quick background of Caleb. Caleb was never a pitcher when he was younger as a kid, but now, as a young adult, he craves the idea of pitching, and it's my favorite thing, favorite part of baseball. So pitching is my thing for sure. Hayden Smith of the Arkansas Razorbacks had 17 strikeouts in 6 innings. Newsflash, there's only 18 outs in 6 innings. 17 of those were strikeouts, including 15 in a row. Had to be a big streak in there, and that's what it was.
First 15 outs of the game are strikeouts. That's just insane. Insane.
I don't even know, what do you even say about that?
The thing you say, why did the coach pull him with 74 pitches in the 6th inning where he was tied with the record for the most strikeouts in a college baseball game?
That's true. Just let him get one more, man.
Just let him go in one more inning. I guarantee you he's getting another one.
Let him rip one more. Maybe his arm was sore. I don't know.
I don't know what happened, man.
Maybe he was just shoving way too much and just arm was about to fall off. I doubt it, but yeah. W. And then
still
on the other side of baseball, hitting, Drew Burress of the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets has 9 home runs on 15 hits in 41 plate appearances, 8 games, including a 4 home run game in one game. That ties. Does that tie or is that no? That's a new college baseball record. Is 4
had
home
four
runs.
4 home runs on 4 swings. He took 4 swings.
4 daddy hacks.
Yeah, it's insane. This dude has a what's his OPS right now is 1893.
That's mid.
1894. Sorry.
Hey, there's a Tiger with a higher OPS right now. I'm just saying. We'll get into that later, but
Buddy has gotten on base more than 500% of the time.
Yeah, so safe to say Drew Burress is pretty good. I don't know really. I know it was versus a team that wasn't very good, but still 4 home runs
50% of the time.
Very
it's 50% of the time, by the way, not 500. I was reading it wrong. I'm not
good.
Brightest in the mind.
I got you.
Sometimes we struggle, man.
All right, take us into the next. What do we got next?
MLB jerseys are atrocious this year.
Oh
Let me tell you. See-through pants. The lettering is awful. Somehow the only team that has a good jersey is the Kansas City Royals, and it's the only good thing they're going to do all year. So
They're still see-through,
Yeah.
though. I mean, they're cool, but they're still see-through.
I mean, the pants are still see-through, but at least the lettering is big.
That's true. The Royals lettering's, and I don't know why it's different. Because it's clearly different. It clearly looks better, and I don't know why.
So the Royals, like had a huge like meeting with Fanatics that did the jerseys and convinced them to let them stick with the big lettering.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I've been seeing so much stuff about like, oh, this is awful, but I hadn't really seen any like players directly comment like a video or anything. Like I saw like some quotes and stuff, but like a video. And I stumbled upon a TikTok, and I don't remember who she is, but she's basically a girlfriend of one of the MLB players. I think he plays for the Angels. I don't remember who it was. But she was basically talking about it, and she said a quote, and it was like, yeah, these pants are very revealing to the crowd, I would say. And she was like, I mean, she basically confirmed all of the I mean, it's comfortable. The players say it's comfortable, but it's just also kind of uncomfortable to see.
Yeah.
Like, now they're going to pay extra attention to what they're wearing underneath. And it's like, I mean, they said it's supposed to be breathable and stretchy and easily move. It's like movable or foldable. I don't remember what it was, but I mean, it is, but it's also like kind of trashy looking. It looks like awful.
There was this TikTok I saw, and it was like us watching the MLB playoffs in however many months, and it was just a black box on the bottom part of everybody's torso, and it was the greatest thing ever.
Yeah,
it's like you're gonna see two
blur.
bats at plate. You're gonna see two bats when a player is hitting
right.
now. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
No, it's wild.
We'll see if things get changed. Also, yeah, go ahead. I'll let you go.
Oh, I was just gonna move on and say more about spring training. Yeah, juiced baseballs may be back. Because I swear there is more home runs this year than there was last year so far.
It seems to be.
But it is also spring training.
Yeah, it is true. And, you got pitchers in there who probably aren't. They aren't going to get MLB spots and stuff like that.
But you got hitters in there that are hitting
exactly
that aren't going to get MLB
you also
spots.
Like, I feel like a lot of the home runs aren't coming from like the stars, because like, I mean, obviously they aren't playing a whole lot. Like I know Soto went yard and Shohei went yard,
Shohei
whatever
does stuff.
But like also like James Wood, I think he has like 3 or 4 home runs right now in spring training, and he's like got more than like 5 or 6 other teams like by himself. So it's like it could be, I don't know. I think it's just maybe spring training, could be a fluke. I don't know. Yeah,
probably a fluke.
Tigers are hitting though, so that's a W.
That's true.
They're hitting well. What do we got next? Oh, I was going to comment on the jerseys. I'm excited to see, and we'll do a bit on this later, but I'm excited to see the Tigers.
City
Connects, despite them probably going to be see-through and whatever. The lettering's going to look bad. I'm just excited to see the logo, what they do. I've seen some like cool like ideas or like templates for it, and the one I thought was like kind of cool was the Motor City Kitties. I think that would be so sweet, bro.
I'm sorry, but no. I don't want the Motor City Kitties.
No, I'm just playing. Yeah, they said that they're probably going to, I mean, the thing is they're probably going to include something Motor City. That's kind of the inkling we're hearing now. But I don't know. You never really know what they're just going to pull. Focus.
Yeah.
But yeah. Next, the Maple Leafs. We're on an 8-game win streak, right? They lost finally. They actually won last night though, so they're starting to back up. But
they started back up, but they lost one game.
That was and then the Red Wings just lost. So this headline really isn't that big of a headline anymore, because they kind of just offset each other, because we're obviously racing for that non-wild card spot, and the Maple Leafs are in front of us, and the Wings had the second biggest winning streak in the NHL at the time, and the team they were trying to catch had the most, so it was kind of rough. But yeah, Next up, the Cavs. Cavs with that game winner. Just game winners in general. Like, forget Max Strus. Like, Max Strus, one of the best shots of all time, honestly.
The Nevada Colorado State one.
That one was crazy too.
No,
there's just a lot of good winners. The same night too.
Nevada ruined me.
Yeah.
Let's just say I lost some money because Nevada hit the game winner. That's all we're gonna say.
All we're gonna say. But yeah, a lot of game winners. Lots of exciting stuff going on in basketball. March Madness is right around the corner. Coming soon.
I'm so ready.
No Michigan Wolverines going to be in it because they just lost by 30 to Rutgers last night.
Wait, was that in the tournament?
I don't know. Does it start already?
If the Big Ten tournament hasn't started yet, we still have a chance.
Let me look this up.
I think the Rutgers would have been the tournament. I can look it up quick.
I got it right here. That's how much we've been paying attention to it. Like, honestly.
Oh, no, because we play another game. We play against Ohio State. We play Ohio State, then Nebraska, and then it's Big Ten tournament.
So, dude, we're chilling. We are last, though, now.
Yeah, I know.
By a lot.
We deserve it.
By a lot.
Yeah.
By so many.
By so many games.
We are 4 games behind in last place.
But getting off of that. Get me off of Michigan basketball now. We're a football school. You see this? National champions. Natty champions, baby.
Honestly, we're like a pretty big like other sports school too. So maybe we're just not basketball school. Well, men's basketball, women's team's pretty good too. So
they're all right.
We're just not men's basketball school.
Also on NBA, Steve Kerr got paid.
He got his bag, bro.
He got his bag. He is now the highest paid coach in the entire NBA, which I think he was before, but he's even more highest paid now.
No, Monty was.
Oh, yeah, Monty was. Well, Monty got beat. Finally. Thank God.
Yes.
I'm really happy that a 9 into whatever team no longer has the highest paid coach in the entire NBA.
Hey.
Speaking of that 9-win team,
let's get into it.
We are no longer the worst team in the NBA. We are tied
with the Wizards.
And you want to know who's on the Wizards? Kyle Kuzma. And if anybody knows anything about Kyle Kuzma, he may have tweeted something out that says, "You don't want to be that team." When the Pistons were on their losing streak, they're about to be that team.
Yeah, Jordan Poole just got benched. That's how bad they are.
Dude, Jordan Poole. I love the dude. But he ain't an NBA player. Speaking of the Pistons, I don't even know where to really begin with this topic. Don't know where to get into it. So this past week, Saturday night, against the Magic, we lost on a buzzer beater. Where
both of these games, by the way, both these games we're going to talk about, Ben and I watched it live together. So there's some personal ties to these games. Continue.
Saturday night, we lose the Magic on a buzzer beater where Paolo Banchero clearly travels. Clearly travels. In the Magic TikTok that they made, they sped it up.
You can't, you can't.
They
really
put it in 2 times speed. You can't really see his feet at all or anything like that. Every single one of the comments was, "You speed this up because of the travel."
Yeah,
it was great.
Yeah.
Then Monday night, we go play the Knicks. We get a turnover with 8 seconds left in the game. Game is tied at this point, which gives us a chance to win or send it to OT. But no,
we were
DiVincenzo.
We were tied.
Yeah, I said it. It gives us a chance to win or go to OT because there was 8 seconds left.
You're right.
But no, DiVincenzo decides to tackle, and I mean full on tackle.
Bro, just right stick down, right into Asar's
Thompson.
Great cut stick.
No foul called. No loose ball foul called. And Josh Hart scores the game winner.
Yep.
After that game, the refs and the NBA both came out and said that they missed the call and it should have been a foul. Monty was pissed. Really? Monty was livid.
Monty showed some passion I've never seen.
Monty showed passion that I've
awesome.
never seen before. And then Tuesday night, we finally win. The luck is on our side. We win against the Bulls.
Who shot 2 for 29 for 3, by the way. So
yeah. In this 3-game stretch, Cade averaged 28 points, 5.6 assists. Absolute dog. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break. Since in the last 30 games, he's been on a tear. Duran, 13.6 points, 12.3 rebounds, 2.6 blocks in these 3 games.
The blocks is what's really improved. He was barely above 1, and now he's 2.6 since then. That's crazy.
But just the last.
I think there's a fire lit inside of him.
Fontecchio, 50% from 3 in those games.
Finally, dude, we got a shooter.
Dude, we had Alec Burks. He did good He did good when I didn't bet on him.
He was so inconsistent. Yeah, exactly. He was so inconsistent.
And then the other stat I have for that 3-game stretch is refs 2 games blown.
Yeah. The Pistons realistically could be on a 3-game win streak right now.
Who knows if we win that Magic game in OT, right? Who knows?
Yeah.
But there's a chance. Who knows if we score the game winner against the Knicks or if we win an OT if it goes to OT?
And I actually don't know. Did we have the bonus against the Knicks?
We did. We would have shot free throws. Asar Thompson would have been shooting free throws.
Yeah. Could be on a 3-game win streak right now.
The greatest part about that entire night was when we were watching, or Saturday, when we were watching Paolo, and I just see this shot going, and I just see Caleb grab his face cam and, huck it across the room. Because Paolo did nothing all night. Nothing.
Yeah, Paolo definitely sold my parlay, and hit the game winner after doing nothing. It was worst.
He sold my parlay. He sold my Pistons money line bet. He just sold everything that night.
He ruined everything. I posted a TikTok on my personal about it. Hilarious. About how he's the most hated player in the NBA for me right now. Bias at all? Yes, it is, but it's true. It's true.
Yeah. No, the Pistons.
Could you imagine right now, sitting here today, we could be talking about a Pistons 3-game win streak right now?
Yeah. But the good old refs, Detroit sports, they've been bad all year.
You know what?
Did you know Cade hasn't shot a free throw since the All-Star break or something like that? It's an insane stat out there.
That was before the Bulls game.
That was before the Bulls game?
Before the Bulls game, but yes,
yeah,
that's true.
That's ridiculous.
It just doesn't make sense. But yeah, that was before the Bulls game.
For how much he drives to the basket, there is absolutely no way that Cade was not fouled in the amount of games that have been played since the All-Star break.
It's crazy. I personally didn't watch the Red Wings game last night. I was doing something else. But my dad was texting me about it, and so I was watching the score, and watching the score is way different than watching the actual game.
Oh yeah.
But I go to the comments on the Red Wings final score post or whatever, and all of them were about the refs, and so apparently the refs weren't good last night in the Red Wings game either.
So the 2 things that I saw is, because I didn't watch much of the game either. I watched some of it, but not much of it. I was hanging out with a couple friends at our local movie theater. Good amount of them work there.
The local movie theater.
Bro, it's a movie theater in downtown that has maybe 10 people there at night. But I know 3 people that work there, so we all just go chill, eat free popcorn, and get free drinks. So can't complain.
No.
But no, with the Red Wings, what I saw is it wasn't a clear high stick, but it might have been a high. They reviewed it, so I don't think it was, but it was pretty close to a high stick goal that the Islanders scored. And then the 2 other things I saw were a clear trip and they didn't call it, and then a clear hold that they didn't call. But those were the only 2 things that I saw when I watched for I probably watched 10 minutes of the first period, 10 more minutes the second period, and then none of the third period, where all the action happened. So,
yeah.
This is the best period.
But yeah, we can get right into the Red Wings, right? I mean, they were on a absolute tear, 6-game win streak until last night's loss versus the Islanders. 5-3 loss, but one was an empty netter. I'm assuming it came really late.
One was empty net. One was empty net.
So really kind of 4-3. I know you don't have him on here, but Ali Mata yesterday.
Oh,
2 goals. 2 goals. Is he a contender for that 10-goal mark? I know he's at like 5 now. He just like practically
I think because he was either one of the guys at 3 or one of the guys at 4.
I can't remember. I know because I know he's not any more than 5.
Okay.
So he must have been at 3. But I mean, if he's gonna
let me look at it real quick.
Yeah, I mean, the Red Wings, they're still playing good hockey though.
Oli Mata is at 4 goals
now, so he was at 2. Okay,
he was at 2.
So he doubled his goals last night.
It was Costin and Sherratt. Those were the 2 guys that were at 4 and 3.
That's right.
I knew there was a defenseman there, but couldn't remember which one.
Red Wings still, I mean, playing good hockey. Really, maybe wouldn't have lost that game yesterday if it wasn't for some call. I mean, it's just kind of the same way with.
It's tough to say though when we didn't watch the game.
Exactly. So, I can't really make any personal opinions.
I can't really
watch
make
any clips.
I watched barely any of the game.
Speaking of like watching clips, I seriously like watch the Patrick Kane in Chicago goal like every day, like daily.
Oh my god!
And it's because of our announcers, dude. They're so good. Like the Pistons need to take a page out of the Red Wings book in finding good announcers because I can't watch a Pistons game anymore, man.
Dude,
I can't stand George Blaha sometimes.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
I know he's got a very recognizable voice. He's been doing it for a while, but like, dude, it's just not great.
Let me tell you,
and then Kelser too. He just doesn't really get excited either.
But Ken Daniels and Mickey Redmond, man, I know I'm biased. But I've heard it from other people that aren't Red Wings fans and are fans. Like I see a lot of it on TikTok, Instagram comments, everything like that. Ken Daniels and Mickey Redmond might be the 2 best announcers in the entirety of hockey, of NHL,
especially local, like especially for like your local guys. Like, maybe some like ABC guys are more well known. I don't personally. I know there's one guy that's very popular. I can't remember his name though.
Can't remember his name either.
But I know his voice. I just don't know his name. I think he does ABC, so he like travels around whenever ABC cover, or maybe it's TNT. I don't remember. I think it's ABC whenever, because ABC will cover like hockey like twice a week or something, and I think he does those games. I don't remember what his name is though, but I know he's really well known. He does in the playoffs too. So I wish I had his name because I know he's good too. But I mean, when you're talking about like your 2 local guys, I'll put him up with anybody else.
I'll put him up with anybody else. The call of that Chicago game of Patrick Kane's game winner in Chicago still gives me chills.
It's Patrick Kane in Chicago.
Dude,
the story is complete.
Yeah. Patrick Kane is now one of the. Is he the only one, or is he one of the only ones? I think there's more.
I don't know.
To score a goal against every single NHL team.
I'll try to do a quick Google search.
I know he's scored now against every single NHL team, but I don't know if he's the only one, or I think there's more. I do think there's more. But yeah,
I'm assuming there's gotta be.
Yeah, I'm assuming
5 players currently.
Yep.
Oh, maybe 6, including Patrick Kane.
I'm pretty sure Patrick Kane did it.
Here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, Kane's the 6th. Max.
Okay.
I wish I knew these guys. Mike Hoffman, Michael Granlund, Phil Cassell, Derek Brassard, and Max Pacioretty. I'm guessing how's how you say it? No huge names by any means. I mean, in terms of like the most generic hockey fan ever. But I mean, those guys might be good. I'm sure they're good, but like, I don't know who those people are.
No, but continue on with this Red Wings team. So we were 7-3 in the month of February. Amazing. Including 3 overtime winners. We had a Wallman Gritty and 2 Patrick Kane
might be
winners.
Getting banned, which is stupid.
No, that was fake. That's my bad.
Oh,
was fake. It was okay. It was a fake article. I saw it like 3 times, so I didn't think it was actually a fake article. But apparently, it was a fake article.
W.
But yeah, so two Patrick Kane game winners, including the one against Chicago, which still gives me chills every single time I listen to it. Dude, it was just beautiful. What was perfect about it too, and it was DeBrincat that gave him the assist. So it's 2 old Chicago guys just absolutely tearing it up against their old team. It was great. Bro, as soon as I saw DeBrincat pass and realized who had the puck, I'm like, oh, my eyes just lit up. I'm like, if you would have ever told me that we would have been playing the Blackhawks and it's overtime and Patrick Kane would have been winning the game for us.
It's nuts. Like,
no, dude, showtime, baby.
He's good.
It's great.
When they make a Patrick Kane documentary, that clip is going to be in it. Like, that's how crazy.
100%.
Like, and it's gonna be like a core like piece. It's crazy.
Yeah, dude. It's that entire game was sweet. Like in the first period, 15 minutes to go in the first, they did like an entire like standing ovation, everything for like that for Kane. Kane was the last guy off the ice. I've never seen so many Chicago Blackhawks fans celebrate a Red Wings win when Patrick Kane scored that game winner. Just that entire crowd, that entire game, that entire atmosphere. Just like I was watching it on like the TV too, but you could just tell it was amazing. So it was good to see.
Absolutely.
Speaking more on the Red Wings, we had an absolute masterpiece against the Capitals where we won 8-3. After the game, the Capital coach said right from the start you could see the talent through their lineup and through their roster and the plays they make. Carberry said, with the finish they had, it was on full display. They're as good as any team in the National Hockey League. They can cause issues with their speed and skating. That's coming from a coach who coaches. The Capitals are a very good team. Very good team right now. And just hearing that they can get put up against any team. I mean, yes, we went on that 24 straight seasons of playoff hockey in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Now we're like 7 seasons off at this point. I'm ready for playoff hockey back in Detroit. Only if it was at the Joe, though. Man, do I miss the Joe. You never got to go to the Joe.
I didn't. No, I never did.
That place is beautiful. Bring back the troughs. That's all I'm saying. Bring back the troughs.
That's funny. Did you ever go to the Palace?
I never did go to the Palace.
Oh, so I got that on you.
I've never been to a Pistons game.
Dude, we're going this year. We have to go.
Dude, it's like $5. You might as well.
Yeah, you could literally sit for a second.
It's like, more expensive to drive down there with gas prices than it is to buy a ticket for the game.
Parking was like $10 for the Pistons game when I went.
Really?
Like the same place we usually park, or we parked that one time. Yeah. For the Red Wings game, it's literally
$10 cheaper.
$10.
Hey, did you remember to keep your parking pass?
I did. I had the ticket. Dude, I'll have to tell that story.
Sometimes we'll just tell it now.
Okay.
So me and Caleb went to a Red Wings game, and you know I get the parking. This was this year. I get
January, I think.
Yeah, I put the card in, get the parking ticket, blah blah blah. We park, go into the game. Somewhere in this entire thing, I lost the parking ticket. I thought I just put it right on top of my car. Nope, I lost the parking pass. Don't know where it is. We can't find it when we get back in the car. So, like, we're sitting in the parking lot. I'm letting everybody go so I don't, like, waste people's time trying to figure out how to... And then...
It's a small parking lot, too.
Then we see a car accident and 2 people arguing.
This guy's, like...
In this parking lot. I thought there was going to be a fist fight in the middle. Then, like, one of the people at, like... helps the parking lot, whatever. Like one of the parking lot employees. Security guy comes in. So I asked him, I go, hey, do I have to buy another parking pass if I lost my parking pass? He goes, oh no, you can just put the card in that you used. and it should give you, and it will let you through. And I go, oh, perfect. He goes, I was wondering why you were sitting there. And I go, well, I'm kind of glad we sat there because we just got the most entertaining thing of the night. And we went to the Red Wings game. Dude, we were literally just sitting there. And then this dude just drives right into this other dude. And then he just drives off. We just witness a hit and run in the middle of this Detroit parking lot.
Facts. Are you done with the story?
Yeah.
Dude, you're forgetting the funniest part.
Wait, what's the... Oh, that we found the parking pass literally as soon as we left the parking lot?
No. So we left. We put the card in, we left. And I parked at some Meijer in like Flushing or something. I don't know, whatever. So that he took me back to my car, and then we could go our separate ways. And
well, that's where
we got food and everything. Got back at like that Meijer, and it was like 12:30 at night, and we're just chilling there, like talking about everything. And I finally like, okay, dude, I gotta leave. I gotta get back. And it was like 1 a.m. I was like, I gotta leave. So I got back to like my apartment like 2, whatever. Anyways, at like 1. I get out of the car, and the ticket is just under where I was sitting the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
This dude was sitting on the ticket.
I don't remember sitting on it.
The thing is, I swear to God, you got up.
I moved. I moved.
We both moved. It must have been like stuck to the bottom of your ass.
It must have been stuck to my pants or something, bro. I don't know what happened.
Dude, because we both got out of the car and started looking.
That is wild.
I don't know how. Yeah. I forgot about that part. Oh my God.
But the car actually was crazy because this dude was just cussing out this other person. They were obviously both like hammered, and
neither should have been driving.
Yeah, neither of them definitely should not have been driving, but it was funny.
Oh man, that was a fun night. We saw Connor McDavid.
We did. Sauce Alex Lyon.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Lucas Raymond couldn't score that.
We lost no T.
But real quick though, let me run through this real quick, and then we'll move on to the Lions. Red Wings are top 5 right now in goals for per game, points per game, which I don't understand. Or no, power play goals, not points per game. I always read this points per game. It's power play goals and shooting percentage. Since the All-Star break, we are top 5 in power play percentage, penalty kill percentage, shooting percentage, and also goals for per game. I'm pretty sure there's more, but those are the only ones that I remembered out of the top of my head, and I could not find the post again.
Goals per game, penalty kills, and save percentage. I mean, that's pretty much the definition of winning.
Shooting percentage, not save percentage.
Oh, it's shooting percentage? Oh,
so we don't put a lot of shots on the net.
A lot of offense here.
Which, if you watch Red Wings game, the other team sometimes has 20 more shots than us.
Yeah,
but we're winning the game by 3 goals.
Fact. Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like all of our looks are always so good. But
we have a lot of good looks. So this is one thing I have to say. If you've been a fan of Red Wings hockey and you have been complaining because it looks like we're not doing anything, no rebuild, trust the Yzer plan, baby. Hockey Town is back.
I would like to say I don't think we've ever personally said anything against Steve Yzerman at all.
No.
So
I trust the Yzer. I trust the Yzer plan. I trust Brad Holmes. I'm starting to trust the Tigers GM. But let me tell you, the Pistons.
Troy Weaver.
God. Get him out.
Just get the whole team out.
Just sell the team.
One more thing I'd talk about the Red Wings is, and this is very new news, they debuted them last night, is their new uniforms. Now, not new, like cool new, like added a sponsor to our jersey, and now our sellout team new jerseys. And no, it wasn't Meijer. No, it wasn't Chevy or GM or Ford. Any of those big Detroit brands. It was Priority Garbage Company. It's literally a garbage company that is now right here on the jerseys. It's kind of sad to see. I don't know. Like
That's why we lost.
I'm just saying we're 0-1 on the priority jerseys. It's for a home and away jersey, so we're wearing them the rest of the year. We are like, I think the 12th or 13th team to do it this year. All the other teams still have the blank jerseys.
That's what I loved about hockey, though, is that
know.
it was just there was no sponsors on the jerseys at all.
Yeah, baseball just recently added sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball's had sponsors for a long time. Obviously, NASCAR. But the thing about NASCAR is that's like a staple. That's
the staple of NASCAR.
That's like been a thing for ever. Mm-hmm. And so that's always been the norm. But like these new sports, I mean, I don't know. I think football's getting them next year too. I think football's getting them next year. I wouldn't be surprised. Or they've had them this. They had them this year, didn't they?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but it's just sad to see, especially your own team. I don't know. Like we were one of the teams I didn't think was going to do it because we were one of the original 6, and I thought we were going to kind of keep that history. Very similar to like the Yankees is we've had like the same jerseys forever, and I don't know, same color scheme, the same winged wheel. I mean, it's just sweet, and it just kind of sucks to see us put a.
Yeah.
What did I tell you? I told you it was like putting a bumper sticker on a Ferrari.
Yeah.
It's just kind of sad, with the red. I don't know. It just reminded me of that. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm not too upset about it. I mean, I'm just a little bit, disappointed.
Didn't want to be sellouts.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams are doing it, and it makes sense financially, whatever. But also, like I don't know a lot about Priority Garbage Company or whatever, but I do know that it's not like a Meyer or like a Chevy where it's like core Detroit. Company, and I would feel a little bit better about that if it was that. But also, I don't think those companies would do it. Like, I don't think they would. I think they feel the same way we do, where we're like, you don't touch that. You don't touch that jersey. And the helmets have been Meyer for a while now, so that's cool. But and that's also rad and a Michigan thing. So I mean, I understand, but I don't want to see the jerseys get touched, man.
If you can't tell, I'm struggling with my curtain right now.
Yeah,
my bad. But yeah, I didn't want to see the hockey jerseys get touched either. I don't know. I love hockey jerseys. Hockey jerseys are probably one of my favorite jerseys.
I think they're my
up
favorite.
They're up there.
They're 100%. Sweet. They're very unique and sweet.
Yep.
Anyways,
moving on though to the Lions. Jalen Reeves-Maybin got his bag. 2 years, $7.5 million. Highest paid special teams player.
Is that actually true?
I believe highest paid special teams player that is not a kicker or punter. So since he's considered,
I guess mostly he does play special.
Yeah, but he's a certain percentage of his snaps only come on special teams. So he's technically a special teams player.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes. Draft combine is this weekend. It is
currently happening.
Going on right now. Yesterday was D-line and linebacker day. Yeah. Today is cornerback tight end day. Speaking on the NFL Combine, Caleb Williams isn't throwing at the NFL Combine because he thinks that he's
not getting medical exams.
Watch the tip. He's not getting medical exams and he's not throwing at the Combine. There is something wrong with Caleb Williams, and I'm telling you that right now.
I know he's good and whatever, but like,
I don't think he's.
It's just. I'm not gonna lie. It's just giving Baker Mayfield vibes. Or Johnny Manziel. It's giving Johnny Manziel vibes.
It's getting Manziel vibes. It's getting
it's just, I don't know, man.
Caleb Williams is going to. I think Caleb Williams drops, and I think everybody's going to be surprised about it. And I think you see Caleb Williams. I think JJ McCarthy will be taken off the board before Caleb Williams.
Wow. There does seem to be a lot of people impressed by JJ McCarthy and his answers to his questions and stuff, and he's throwing like they're expecting him to throw well too. A lot of people are saying he's a guy, and bias aside, being a Michigan fan, where the combine is going to only do him, like only help him. It's only going to help him
because everybody
with
says
his leaderships. Yeah. Go ahead.
Everybody says that JJ McCarthy was not a good quarterback. JJ McCarthy did nothing. He just got a free national championship. It's like, yes, he may have not been Caleb Williams, Michael Penix throwing for 600 yards per game, just chucking the ball downfield. But he made the right plays at the right times. He was a game manager who made I wouldn't say he's a game man. He's a game manager in the fact that he knows what to do in certain moments of the game.
Mm-hmm.
But he can also make plays with his legs. He can make plays with his arms. Like,
we've seen
people don't understand. They only see the overall. They don't see the tape. They look at the overall stats.
Yeah, exactly. And that one play, I think, was it in the national championship or the semifinals where he caught that ball Odell style, turned around and threw it for 30 yards?
That was Bama, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that was Bama.
Roman Wilson, dog,
who apparently is very impressive in the pro days. Was very impressive. So that's cool.
During the Senior Bowl,
yeah,
very, very impressive at the Senior Bowl. One of the top wide receivers at the Senior Bowl from what scouts and stuff were saying. And
interesting
analyst, and then I wouldn't be surprised he's going to have a good combine too. Also, I think we talked about this before, but speaking on the combine, Michigan broke the record for the most players at the combine this year. 18 invites. I'm pretty sure we spoke about that already, but 18 people. So. 18 people at the combine is insane. LSU's team didn't even have 18. And LSU had the best college football team of all time. One of the best college football teams of all time.
That team was nuts. But yeah, I mean, it's sick to see. We're going to see a lot more stuff this week. I'm sure the Lions are going to be I hope that they're very active yesterday and today. They're the two biggest days for us in what we think we need in the D-line and in the corners. So we'll see.
But I trust Brad Holmes with whatever decision he makes.
I do too.
Brad Holmes could draft a first-round wide receiver, and I don't care.
Yeah. I see so many what should the Lions do, where at this point I've kind of become just numb to it. I used to be like, oh, this is sweet. What if this happened? Now I'm just numb to it. I'm like, if I see Mike Evans in a freaking Lions uniform one more time, I'll probably get
L'Jarius Sneed
or L'Jarius Sneed. Yeah, I'm probably gonna break my skull in.
No, but there's one guy, and I know he's been talked about a lot recently, the last 2 days. Missouri defensive end, edge guy, who looks like a dog. I watched his combine yesterday, and he looks good.
He's the one, I don't remember his name, but he's the one that said he was a Lions fan when he was younger, right? So that would be sweet.
Reminds me of an Aiden Hutchinson type mentality.
Yeah, I think he fits the culture, and that would be sweet.
Oh, dude, at the one press conference he had, it was I don't remember what the question was asked. I don't 100% remember his response, but all I remember his response being this is a Brad Holmes type of guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just what he said. This is a Lions type of guy right here.
Yeah, I think he fits the script a lot.
If he's still there, I don't be surprised if we take a Mizzou linebacker.
I could totally see it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Also, one more thing I want to ask you about is there's still a lot of guys to get paid. Now, I wrote this before I heard, and I don't remember who it was from, but I heard that the Amon-Ra extension is going to happen during the combine.
They will be in talks during the combine. His agent, Amon-Ra St. Brown, is at the combine, and his agent is at the combine. So, wouldn't be surprised if you see a contract extension here soon.
Wouldn't either. I want it to happen before Justin Jefferson, so please get it done now. Please get it done now.
Yeah.
Before Justin Jefferson just breaks the wide receiver market.
Justin Jefferson is going to demolish the wide receiver market.
He might be
making more than Kirk.
He might make 40 a year.
He might be making more than Kirk after this year.
Yeah, facts. So we'll see. I still am a bit concerned. There's still a lot of guys that need to be signed still, and why not? Why not?
Which we have a lot of time. We got a lot of time.
That's true. There's a lot of time. I guess
free agency is only in 15 days.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's it for the Lions. Looking on to the Tigers. They've been playing every day now since last Saturday.
Yeah, I think we missed like one. I think there was one day where we didn't play, like Thursday or something like that.
So it's been almost a week now, and I just want to give you my. I did look at some stats, but a lot of this is I watched a lot of the game. Every single game that was available to watch, I watched, and I even listened to some too. But then I saw whatever clips and stuff later, and looked at some stats and stuff. And I'm going to give you my rundown, like position group, and then like the tier of each position group. So we have like the stars, which aren't necessarily like stars in the league. They're just guys who are probably going to start for the team and be in that like rotation or in the starting lineup or whatever. Then I got like prospects and then like bench guys. Anyways, so starting with pitching, our star pitchers. Okay, I'm thinking like Tariq Skubal, Jack Flaherty, Matt Manning. Kentai hasn't really pitched. Kentai hasn't pitched yet. But yeah, those three guys, they're pitching very well. Tariq Skubal looked so dominant. He's had one start now, and he just shut down no hits.
Speaking of Tariq Skubal, I meant to mention this. He is officially the opening day starter.
Correct.
For the Tigers against the Chicago White Sox.
W. Going to be a swept series. I hope so. But yeah, those three guys pitching phenomenal. Matt Manning, Jack Flaherty, and Tariq Skubal have not given up a single run in all their starts. So that's awesome. Next, we have that other starting pitchers / prospects, like guys that could take the next step this year. Casey Mize coming back from injury, Wilmer Flores, and Reese Olson. Not good. Not good at all. Blow up starts, and Wilmer blew the game. I don't remember who it was against. It was the second game of the year.
Rays.
He came in relief. Rays.
I think
you're
it
right.
was the Rays.
He came in relief and gave up 4 runs in like 1 inning and ended up.
And then the game ended in a tie.
Yeah. When Ben had Tigers, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, didn't look good. But I mean, lots of time for him. Reese didn't look good. He's always been that guy though, where he's either striking out 8 or -7. So he's always been the guy. And then I was a little bit disappointed in seeing Casey come back and not dominate. But I know it's going to take time.
I'm like, yeah, it's going to take time. Though. So you're not going to dominate your first game back. Good.
Not too worried about pitching at all. I'm not going to lie. Not worried at all because of some of our relievers. Now, it's the script here is flipped for relief pitching. Okay. Our stars in the bullpen, guys like Alex Lang, Andrew Chafin, Miguel Diaz, even Mason Angler and Alex Faedo, trash.
Garbage.
Absolutely garbage. Like, I mean, they couldn't locate anything. Walking guys. The Tigers walked like, I think a record amount of, I don't remember what the number was, but like a record amount of guys in one game against the Yankees. That was his first game. I think it was like 14 guys or something walked or hit by. It was unreal. And those guys were a part of it. But yeah, not good. Please, I mean, we got a lot of time till opening day, but we got to see those guys step up. Now, on the other flip side, other relief pitchers, like Breesky, that's kind of the only guy I'm thinking of right now. Winginter didn't do too bad. Those guys, they're pitching solid. Like they're like the younger guys are looking good. Like the prospects kind of that fit, that mold, whatever. They're looking solid. So that's good. Not too much to say about them though. What?
I just looked at this script and I realized who you have in other starters and not star starters. Which, yes, he's an other starter at this point. But Javi being in other starters is amazing.
All right, let's get into hitting. So our star starters. So the guys, when I think Detroit baseball, Ben's dying. When I think of Detroit baseball, I think of, Torque, Riley, and Carey. Obviously, Carey's not playing. He's hurt right now. He'll be back, by the way, so not too worry. But like Torque, Riley, the extension, Colt Keith, other core starters. Andy Ibanez went crazy. Zach McKinstry is going stupid. So those kind of 4 or 5 guys look good. I mean, their OPS is through the roof. They're looking solid. Some of them are hitting over 400, and other guys over 3. So like, they're looking phenomenal. Torque and Riley really kind of just took the game into their hands. The one time they both started, they both went like 1 for 2 with a double and like 3
Yeah.
RBI, 2 RBIs with like a walk.
And Colt Keith has been amazing too.
And
Colt Keith has a
Keith's looking
couple of
solid. Nothing super flashy, but consistent, and that's what we expect out of him. It's nothing really flashy, but just consistency. Now, other starters. So when you don't think of those core Tigers guys, you think of, Jake Rogers, Carson Kelly, Javier Baez.
The highest paid player on our team.
Akil Baddoo, Mark Canha. Mark Canha, I did expect a little bit more out of him. But those guys, utter trash. I think Jake Rogers, I just watched him strike out 3 times in one game. I think he has 1 hit that's spring training so far. A lot of these guys are that way. Does Javi have a hit? I don't think Javi has a hit yet. God, I have it pulled up here. I can just look, but yeah, it's not good at all. I have to go to page 2 to find Javi.
It's a Javi bounce back season. Trust.
Yeah, Javi's batting 0 this spring training in 6 at bats, so he's 0 for 6. Mark Canha 1 for 4, so not too bad out of him. But the other 3 strikeouts. Guys like Veerling. Veerling doesn't have a hit yet.
It's a Javi bounce back season. Trust me.
Yeah, I'm be waiting for sure. But then here's the exciting part, right? Is our other dudes, prospects, those AAA guys, are just unreal right now. Like Edis Leonard, the shortstop, which he's a shortstop, dude, which is such a W. Such a W.
Don Hobby.
His OPS is through the roof right now. He's hitting super, super well, over 1,000 OPS, just getting consistent hits. And 10 at bats, he's got 4 hits. And 2 more doubles. He's just playing well, and some walks in there, or a walk in there too. The guy with the best OPS on the team, though, is Anthony Ben Boom, catcher.
Dog.
With a 1,900 OPS. He's got 3 hits on 5 at-bats, 1 home run, and a walk. He's hitting really well. At this point, Carson Kelly is actually doing pretty good. But Jake Rogers is bad. If Carson Kelly starts to, maybe Ben Boom gets a shot. I don't know. I think he had an at bat in the MLB last year. I think he had some time. I can look it up more if we want, but I think he had some time. But yeah, also Wensiel Perez, going nuts. 3 for 5 with 3 runs and a home run. Bly Madris, he's 2 for 6, but his 2 hits are home run or something like that. 2 hits are 1 hit's home run. These guys that have been in the minors working their way ups that aren't really, the Colt Keiths of the world, aren't the Max Clarks of the world, the guys that aren't super talked about.
He said Max Clark.
Those guys are actually playing solid, so that's also nice. It's a very Dodgers thing to have. So shout out the Tigers. This whatever. I can't really find.
Wait? Did you say Anthony Ben Boom?
Yeah, dog.
Are you sure that's who the right guy is?
Yeah.
Wait.
The catcher?
He's a catcher.
He is a catcher.
Yeah. What'd you say his OPS was?
1,900 in spring training.
Oh wait, this is his 2023 season.
I figured, yeah, this is spring training. So he did get at bat last year. Yeah.
No, he played for the Rays in 2019. Had 3 games played. 2019 and with the Angels, he had 22. Angels in 2020, 21. Angels in 21, 8 at bats, and he played for the Orioles the last 2 years with 20.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's old. I'm just saying it's kind of cool to get that dude who's probably going to rot in AAA. If he's hitting well, that's a shot you can give somebody too. Shout out.
Isn't it good? But yeah, it's a shot you can give somebody.
Especially if Jake Rogers is going to go 0 for 7.
I'm ready for another Tigers guy. Who's the catcher?
Oh, Dylan Dingler.
I'm ready for Dingler.
Dylan Dingler's coming up. He's hitting well, too.
I'm ready for Dingler.
You know, I mean, he is not doing as well as Carson Kelly, but, I mean, he's, 2 for 6 this year? I mean, that's pretty good. No extra base hits, but, I mean, 2 walks. I mean, he's hitting well, too. That's the thing is I don't have team stats here. I wish – oh, wait, I can get team stats here. Caleb doesn't know how to click. This could be interesting, actually. You know who has the worst average in the league right now? Team batting average?
Who?
The Astros.
Nice.
Tigers are middle of the pack at 15, ahead of the Twins. Actually, hold on. The Tigers are the best batting average in the AL Central in spring training. Twins are below us. Royals, Guardians, and White Sox are 29th, right ahead of the Astros. So, and that total is 249. So that's better than we were last year. That's for sure. But yeah.
Yeah, W.
Shout out Tigers. W spring training so far. I think we're in every game.
I'm ready for regular season.
I know, bro. I'm so ready. I feel bad because I got so excited for spring training. Mm-hmm. And we're like a week in, and I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
Nothing's televised. Nothing's on TV. I'm like, I don't know what I was looking forward to. This sucks. So, yeah.
Yeah.
We had Paul Skeens versus Jackson Holiday yesterday, and it wasn't televised.
It's ridiculous.
What are we doing?
I can't believe it wasn't. You know who's probably in the stands for that game? Livy Dunn.
She was on ESPN yesterday.
Dog.
I watched on ESPN yesterday. It was actually right after their game, so maybe she was getting interviewed for the game. I wasn't really listening. I just saw her up there. I was at Chili's, so that's where I saw her. But yeah, nice. Yeah. Also, one thing we didn't talk about is Caitlin Clark. She's 8 points away from. Oh wait, sorry. No, is she 8 points away now from the all-time NCAA record?
Oh, I don't know what the end.
Or did she get it last night? I don't remember what it was. She's close. If not, she has it, passing Pistol Pete. But yeah, and also
she broke the woman. But you said NCAA.
The all NCAA. Also, another points record. LeBron is 8 points away from 40,000. Bro, what? I don't think you really understand how stupid that is.
I could do that. I could score 40,000 in the NBA.
Easily. Just jack up threes and pray.
Bro.
That's going to be it for us. I think we're signing out here. Check us out on Instagram and TikTok at motown.madness. Stay tuned. Got some more videos. Going to be a slow week next week as I'm on vacation. But once I'm back, it's going to ramp up when baseball season starts. We are pedal to the metal with this stuff. So
we'll see what I can get done in this next week. We'll see what I do. Might try to cook up a couple videos, but
I'll probably get some videos ready to post too on TikTok. Check out over there. And that's gonna be it for me. Gonna be it for us. I think we're out of here. Anything for you?
I got nothing. Just got Detroit sports this week going on. Red Wings play a couple games.
Pistons play tonight.
Pistons play tonight.
And we're probably gonna post this podcast the day of, so this is all true. So.
Yes, this will probably be out hopefully 3 hours after we film.
W.
So
that's gonna be it for us. We out of here. Peace. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on to never miss another video of ours. Check out our Instagram at motown.madness for daily posts and content all about Detroit sports. And check out our TikTok, motown.madness, for clips and highlights of each episode.